Hey guys, it's Silverwolf here, and today's video is a request for Hays Coleman, who wanted to see my two Zuma dogs running about and causing chaos, which they always do, so you know, that's what you're going to get. So we've got Shadow and Zuma, and I'll do the shout out, I'll tell you a bit about the dogs, and then I'll switch them on and we can watch them. And I've got the handy cam going because, well, I've got to keep track of them, and having it on a tripod isn't going to work. So, today's shout-outs go to Furby Fan 2008, Lagaya the Human / Murder, Miss Cupcake 1, Liliana Rooney, Sonic Kid Gaming 329, Lizzie Kazani, Natasha Brown, and Alacat 8976, with Arbe and Biko the Furbies, and Alacat needs more subs. So, yeah, go and sub to them. Right, okay, so, first of all, the Shadow Zuma was the first one I got, and I chose Shadow because I like the unusual design. So I bought Shadow for about £60, brand new, whereas the Dalmatian Zuma I got from my neighbour for £7. So yeah, she put it up on the items for sale group, and my fiance saw it and said, "Oh look, there's a Zuma here for £7." And so it was quite funny really, because I didn't know it was my neighbour, but my neighbour knew it was me, and I couldn't understand why she wasn't telling me where she lived so that I could pick up the Zuma. And then she's like, "Oh, I'm really sorry, it's me from next door," and I hadn't realised, but she'd got married, so her surname had changed, so obviously I didn't recognise her name. Anyway, the Zumas are pretty mental. A couple of things about them is, I think the biggest downside of the Zumas is that their batteries only last about half an hour and they take a couple of hours to charge. So that's a bit sad. I suppose it's understandable because they do run around and move a lot, but it's still quite sad. It's more charging than actual playing. And the heads, I found that if you look at the head, it is a little bit based on, I think, the 7 Series Ibo. The shape of it, I think they were probably inspired by that. So I will switch them on. Now let's see if we can get them to work. There we go. And they're ready. Here we go. Zuma's found me. He's sniffing my knee. Oh, off he goes. Meanwhile, Zuma has got caught underneath the chair. What are you doing? There we go. Where's Shadow? Shadow's over there now. Zuma's found the pad where I write the shout outs, and also he's decided to go under the chair. Oh look, he's having a wee! On the pad where I do the shout outs. Charming Zuma, that's not very nice. Now he's having a wee. Did I mention they weren't house trained? He seems to like going under the chairs. There we go. definitely not house trained. When I first introduced them to each other, even though they can't interact, which is another sad thing about it, by the way, Zuma actually cocked his leg on Shadow. And I'm like, oh, charming. That's a bit rude, you know? Shadow's playing dead. Oh, actually, no, he's gone to sleep. He's not playing dead. Zuma has a very active bladder. Let's wake Shadow up again. There we go. Shadow's gone off exploring. Now they can actually see light and dark, so they know if they're going to bump into things. But everything's a bit dark here and you can't turn around and you see he's trying. There we go. Nope, he's turning around too much. And he's ended up in the same place again. He is trying to get himself out of this tight spot. There we go. Their eyes look quite freaky in the dark. He just glides away. It's like he farted and he was surprised about it. Round and round in circles. Yeah, that was the other sad thing about Zumas, as I mentioned before. They can't actually communicate or interact together, which I think they should be able to do. They're still very fun toys though. I like how they run around and their movements are quite lifelike. They do have voice commands and things like that, so they've got voice recognition. And they've also got light and dark recognition as well. I don't think they have motion recognition. Shadow seems to have died. Oh, I think his battery's going. Oh, he's okay, I think. There we go. He just decided to go to sleep with his face planted in the door. For some reason. Okay, I've never seen Zuma do that before. And the nice thing as well, they can self-write. That's always quite useful. Come on. There we go. Oh dear, he just kind of reversed into the fire. All of a sudden, for some reason, best known to him. Charming. Whoa. I'm pretty sure both programs in both dogs are the same, despite the fact that he's called Shadow and the other one's called Zuma. Why do you keep peeing everywhere? I'm glad they're not real dogs. Could you imagine? They'd have something wrong with them if they peed that much. It's after my slipper. It's definitely after my slipper. Whoop. He looked really shocked. He's like, Pop. Oh my god, what was that? He likes that fire. Having a little sniff around there. He's having a sniff around over there. Done it again. He's gone to sleep again. He's quite tired today. You can hear him snoring. Are you gonna go to sleep too? And there you go. They've tired themselves out. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. This is Silverwolf signing off. See ya!